Hey guys, it's Melissa here from Reiki with Melissa. Today I asked what I should talk to you about, and what I got was that I should be talking to you about attracting the right kind of love into your life. This doesn't have to just include romantic love. I know some of you already are married, which is fine. But just love in general that you're attracting into your life. Are you attracting the right kind of love, or do you keep attracting people in your life who take advantage of you, or who aren't in your best interest? They don't have your best interest at heart. Maybe they belittle you, or they're just not very supportive of what you're doing. There are many different kinds of situations we can find ourselves in. I know that I always ended up calling in relationships in my life that were very codependent and toxic. So I would be the overgiver in the relationship, always doing all of the work, and then feeling resentful and angry that I was the one doing all of the work and felt like I was being taken advantage of. So you might be doing the same thing and not realizing why you're doing it. So I wanted to talk to you today about making sure that you're calling in the right kind of love into your life, whether it's a romantic relationship or even just friendships into your life. Because let's face it, this can happen in all areas of your life. Codependency happens with more than just romantic partners. It can happen with parent and child, it can happen with best friends. Any kind of relationship can become codependent, where one person has to do all of the work for someone else, and they're constantly becoming a crutch for someone else, and you don't want to do that. Every relationship should be 50-50. There will be days when it's going to be 60-40 or 80-20. We all know that, right? There are days when maybe you're not feeling your best and you just feel like crap, and your friend swoops in and just saves the day and does everything for you because they're such an awesome friend. But overall, your friendships, relationships, everything should be equal, give and take, 50-50. And if they're not, it's possible that you are not attracting the right kind of relationships. And so I'm going to tell you something that I know you've heard a million times, and you're going to say, you have already told us this, but I can't stress this enough. The reason you're attracting the wrong kinds of people into your life is because of the energy you're putting out. And the reason you're putting out that kind of energy is because it all starts with you. You have to love yourself first and foremost before you can love others. And if you don't love yourself, you may tell yourself, oh, I love myself. I think I'm great. I'm fine. There's something deep within you that you don't love, or you wouldn't be calling in these kinds of relationships. And the thing is that for many of us, this self-love issue starts from birth. You know, we're put in environments that are not the best. And I'm not saying that our parents necessarily on purpose tried to make us feel bad about ourselves, but just the very nature of how parents would parent is they would tell you they were disappointed in you. Well, for many people, they took that on as a very personal thing, like, oh, my parents are disappointed in me. I guess I should be disappointed in me too. And I don't think our parents meant anything bad by that. I mean, that's a common thing to say to a kid is, oh, I'm disappointed in you. However, a lot of people take that I'm disappointed in you, and they store that at a very deep emotional level. And the thing is that a lot of our memories are stored at the cellular level, which means that even though we may have forgotten about the incident, you know, you probably don't remember what your parents always said to you when you were little, but your body does. It remembers those feelings, those emotions, and holds on to those. Our brain has a mechanism for helping us to forget. It helps us forget the painful stuff so that we can move on with our life and get on with everyday, day-to-day things that we have to do. So the brain just kind of stores that in a, well, let's not think about that kind of a mode, right? Like it has a mechanism for protecting us, and we don't remember those painful memories. But they're there, and the body remembers them at that cellular level. So many of us who have done deep diving work understand that Even if you think that you have gone deep and have tried to heal old emotional wounds, they usually run far deeper than we even ever imagine. Because only, we're not only healing those emotions from this experience. If we have been here time and time again, which I believe we have, you're carrying over those emotions from those past lives as well. So there's a lot of baggage that you're bringing with you. So even though you may feel like, yeah, I feel great, and some people are like, yeah, I had an idyllic childhood and there's nothing. It might not be from this incarnation, and it might not be from this life. It might be from a past life. But you're storing that deep down. And the way that you truly feel about yourself is what you're giving out to the world. And that energy that you're putting off is attracting the people with the same type of energy. So if you are putting armor around your heart and you're emotionally unavailable because you're afraid of getting hurt, you're going to attract the same kind of people to you. You're attracting emotionally unavailable people to you. And the reason I'm telling you this is not because I just want you to dig into your love life and find the perfect partner. Yes, I hope everyone does. I hope everyone is happy with their partner and they find partners that they love or friends or whatever. But the reason it's important is because if we don't heal ourselves, we can't heal others. And when you heal yourself, you are healing others. It's like I said yesterday on yesterday's podcast, when we shift ourselves, it shifts those around us. So when we're actively healing ourselves, in effect, we're healing those around us because people can see that. They feel that energy. They feel the shift. And I can't tell you how many people have said to me, like, what's going on with you? You just seem so different. You seem happy and you're glowing. Or other people who do energy work, they'll see me and say, like, oh, your aura is just beautiful. It has to do with all of the inner work that I'm doing and have been doing and continue to do. Because believe me, I know I'm not done. I think I have a long way to go still, but I'm in the process and I'm working it. And I know that I've come a long, long way. And I know that I've had a lot of progress. So you may be thinking to yourself, all right, well, what can I do to heal myself? And we talked about this on past podcasts, but there are a lot of things that you can do to start working on yourself. First of all, journaling. I love journaling. I think it's amazing and it's such a powerful tool to help you get those emotions out that are not serving you. But the first thing I want to have you think about is forgiveness. It all starts with that, being able to forgive, not just other people, but more importantly, yourself. If you're like me, I had a few things in my past that I was not proud of, things that I've done, and I'm not a perfect person and I will never tell you that I am, ever. I had to forgive myself because when relationships don't work out, you're responsible for 100% of your own actions in that relationship. So maybe one person carries more of the blame, but you both play a part in it. So you have to forgive the other person and yourself as well. So I had to do that. I had to forgive things from my childhood. I had to forgive people who never even said sorry and never asked for forgiveness. And the amazing thing about that is that when I did that, a couple of those people came around and did say sorry. And I never told them I did it. I never went to them. I never said anything. They just came around and said sorry. So it's amazing. Like I said, when you shift yourself, you shift others as well. And I'm not telling you that you're going to get an instant apology. You know, I did not get an apology from everyone that I did a forgiveness for. But I did a few people. And I think that the universe plays a big part in that. In the energy that we're shifting and we're forgiving. And it's healing. You're coming back around to heal. And we all have lessons to learn from that. So I say forgiveness is a big thing. So if you have people or situations from your past that you need to forgive, do that and do some journaling about it. I will put a link in the description to this podcast, but I've told you this before. Radical Forgiveness, it's a website. It's awesome. They have free worksheets. I highly recommend printing them off and going through them and filling them out because they are very helpful. Another thing you can do is you can do meditations, guided meditations to help you heal and to heal your heart chakra. And I highly recommend doing things like that. You can do a cord cutting, which I also highly recommend. I even have a cord cutting meditation on this podcast, so you can go back and find it. There are free cord cutting meditations on YouTube as well. YouTube is great for people sharing their stuff there with you. It's awesome. Tappings, emotional freedom techniques, those are great as well. Again, just do a YouTube search, Brad Yates. He has several tappings and they're for any topic. And there you can go anywhere. There's scripts if you want to find your own. You can make up your own. It works. It gets out the emotions that you're feeling. But journaling too, to, try to see if you are experiencing emotional pain, what is the blockage? What is causing that blockage with you? Asking yourself those deep questions. And the one that's obvious and gets overlooked all the time is simply praying to your spiritual team, praying to your angels and guides, helping them, asking them to help you move through this past pain and to help heal you and to help you get over this so that you can move forward and so that your energy is at its highest level so that you can attract the people that you're wishing to attract in your life. And like I said, it's not just romantic partnerships. We're talking about friends, coworkers. You want to attract the right tribe to you. And I believe that when we do work on ourselves and we raise our own vibration, we are attracting our tribe. And I attract new tribe members every day. And it's an amazing thing because they're all like-minded and want to improve yourselves. It's awesome. Sometimes you need more help than just the free things can provide. I'm a big advocate for finding spiritual teachers who can help you. And for me, it was listening to podcasts that started it. And then I took a class with someone and that helped. And I created my own class. A Purposeful Pilgrimage is just that. It is a class. The intent was for it to be delivered through email, but it made more sense for me and was easier for me to do it through my website as a membership. It's a one-time fee, but it is 22 lessons. And every lesson is about self-improvement. And when you work on yourself and you invest in yourself and you take time to say, you know what, I matter, I'm important, I am worth this, it's amazing what happens to you. The universe recognizes that you're ready to step into your power and you're ready to be a better person and you're ready for all the wonderful things they want to send you. You're deserving of it and you just have to see it for yourself. You have to get rid of negative limiting beliefs about money and love. And I teach you how to do that in my program, A Purposeful Pilgrimage. And you have to learn how to set healthy boundaries with people so they don't take advantage of you. And I teach you how to do that as well. I teach you how to call on your team. I teach you about meditation, about tapping, about how to eat healthy and to get exercise so that you are more of a grounded and open vessel for their spiritual team to contact you, to have a clearer channel with you. All of those things. So check that out. It's still on sale. I want as many people to be able to take advantage of this as possible because I truly believe it's life-changing. And if you're unclear, if you've got emotional stuff going on and you're just not sure, we can do a Reiki session too. I can't tell you how many people come to me for Reiki, not because of physical pain, but because of emotional pain they're experiencing. And Reiki is great for that because we look at what's going on, what's causing it. We can do cord cuttings, we can ask your team to come in and surround you and protect you, and there's so many different things we can do with Reiki, and everyone always feels better afterwards. So check that out as well. The most important thing that you need to remember is to love yourself, okay? You guys are awesome people, And I truly believe that if you're listening to this podcast, you want to be a better person and you want to make that change. And once you do, you will be calling in some amazing people. I decided to pull a couple of cards for you at the end of this reading, just to give you some messages in addition to this. And one of the cards I pulled is from Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. It's "You are loved. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult in you. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. Yeah, guys, some of you didn't even know what being loved looked like as a child, or the love was skewed, or it just wasn't healthy. But now, and I say this all the time too, it doesn't matter what your childhood was, how messed up it was, or how perfect it was. As an adult, you are responsible for your behavior, 100% responsible. So if you didn't have a model of love, it's your responsibility to learn what a healthy model looks like and to try to take care of yourself and find those healthy relationships. Your adult you needs to love yourself as if you were that little child, because you still need tenderness. You deserve love, and you're the one who has to give it to yourself. You can't rely on other people to love you. It has to come from you first. And when it does come from you and you love yourself deeply, completely, and unconditionally, those around you are going to see it. And you're going to attract those people who want to love you deeply and unconditionally as well. I promise. I pulled a card from the deck, the Oracle Kuan Yin, and this is by Alana Fairchild, and 2 flew out. So since I'm kind of a believer, if it flies out, it was meant for somebody, so maybe somebody needs to hear this. But the first card is the Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. I feel like many of you, your energy is shifting. I'm feeling the shift. And you are being guided to a different path. And part of that path is just learning how to love you and learning how to do what sets your soul on fire. Learning how to be happy and fulfilled in all areas of your life. And for some of you, that's a big, scary change because you've been stuck in this place of complacency and comfortableness for so long. And when you get stuck in that place, it's hard to move and it's scary because change is scary. But I'm here to tell you that you're being guided for a reason. The universe does not want you to stay in a place of just even kilter. You're not super excited about things, you're not super happy, but you're just complacent. That is not where you are meant to be. You are meant for so much more, so much greater, and the universe is promising it to you. But you have to do something. You have to move your feet. You cannot stay where you are. You have to trust the process, that even though you don't always understand what's happening, you are being divinely guided and the universe has your back. The second card that I pulled for you is Sweeping Sister Willow. It says, here is the healing that brings with it forgiveness and the release of old pain, as Sweeping Sister Willow gracefully sweeps away any sadness and pain from your heart and soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is drawing, and the cleansing of sadness and healing of forgiveness create the pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to claim it. I said that, guys. I said you have to forgive and let go of the old in order to make way for the new. Kuan Yin and the universe, your angels, your guides, they're all helping you to sweep away the sadness and pain. They want to heal you of this so that all you feel for yourself is love. Because when you love yourself, you become a light for others, and it is easier for them to see your light. And we talk about the ripple effect all of the time. You become that ripple effect of happiness and light and goodness, and others see it and they want that. They want to be that. And that's going to collectively shift the world into more peace, more happiness, more love. Because right now, everything is so chaotic, and anytime you turn on the news, it's like bad news. I don't even like to watch the news anymore. I try to watch it in small amounts because it's so depressing and it's alarming to watch what's happening in this world. But I believe that in us finding our paths, in healing ourselves, loving ourselves, being a light for others, we are shifting that energy. And you're going to see more and more positive shifts in this world. Well, that was a big message, but I hope that it was helpful to someone. I want to thank you guys for listening, for being loyal listeners. You guys blow me away, and I super appreciate it and love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like this podcast, please share it with others. I am sending you so much love and light, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.